Hey everybody, so I'm up at, we're just north of Detroit Lakes, Minnesota, and I'm on my way over to Fargo. So I'll do a couple periscopes from there, but this is what Northwestern Minnesota looks like when it is, hey, how are you, Amber? When it is 15 below zero. So Northwestern Minnesota looks a lot like middle Minnesota, southern Minnesota, Twin Cities area, pretty much everything. If you over here, see a little bit, see, farm fields, occasional forests, no hills, a lot of freeway, rural roads like this. So this is little patches of forest here. Most of these are usually for either windbreaks or they actually harvest some of these trees depending on what they are. There's actually a vineyard up here. It is flat. So it's awesome. So when you come to Minnesota, you've got some different regions. This is the Northwestern region. If you go further, yeah, it's a heat wave up north, that's right. If you go further north of here, up towards Winnipeg, you get back into the Great Plainsy type stuff of, there's gonna be a lot of wheat and crops like that actually grow up there, because some of the crops are dependent on the amount of sunlight, not the temperature that you get. And you actually get enough sunlight hours in the day a little further north in the summer to grow certain crops. But we're in this weird range right here where further south you can grow the soybeans and the corn and that kind of thing, but nothing really grows right here. So that's what we've got. This is of course where the Red River is that flows on the western border of Minnesota up towards Lake Winnipeg, and that's the one that always gets flooded, that you see in the news all the time. No snow, grew up in New York City. There you go. So this is, and this honestly could be anywhere from about Detroit Lakes down to Rochester. This is what this whole streak of that state looks like. If you head up into of course, the North Shore, we've got a really big, it is kind of a weird range. We've got a really big hills, at least for Minnesota, up along the North Shore. You got the Sawtooth Mountains up there. You have hundreds and hundreds of feet of vertical on those things, or these are dozens of feet. Of course, the North Shore is gorgeous. You got Lake Superior, which is the biggest ocean, or biggest lake in the world by area. And of course, we go into the private. I don't know. So what we have is a in the northern area of the state. In the east, of course, is what's called the geological northern shield, and that's where the glaciers actually came down and scraped all the topsoil that you see here. The glaciers didn't come here, and they actually scraped it down at the bedrock. So when you go up there, you get these big rocky bluffs. There's not much topsoil there. It's an acidic soil, so you see a lot of pines, the occasional maple tree, a lot of blueberries, moss, that kind of thing. But over in the northwestern part, the central and southern part of the state, you've got the really rich topsoil, and you've got a lot of stuff that's good for farming. Kind of all looks the same, but this is going to be the more neutral soils you can grow. The hardwood trees, so a lot of oak trees, cottonwoods, and we just drove by a great big cottonwood here. Just some of the junkier stuff. There's a couple of willows, you can see the yellow out there, and just the occasional pine tree. But it's definitely not pine dominant here. The lakes are a little different too. The lakes in this area are going to be shallower, a little swampier than you get in the northeastern part of the state. And that's, again, caused by the same thing. So when you go up towards like Voyageurs National Park and the Boundary Waters, that's where you get the really clear water, the really cold, deep lakes. It's got the lake trout and a lot of those kind of fish like this. These are going to be much better for like largemouth bass, the panfish, walleye are everywhere, but that's basically what we're at. So anyways, this is a good glimpse of what northwestern Minnesota looks like. I'm on my way to Fargo, the most famous Minnesotan town that's not in Minnesota, and I will catch you all later. So make sure you follow this account. Catch on in a bit. We're gonna have some cool stuff for you. There's actually a couple things in the area that I'm going to show you, and don't forget to check out our blog, dan330.com. It's a site, and we'd love to have you over there. So thanks for joining, and I'll catch you up in a little bit. Thanks, guys.